Welcome to Busan, Korea's second largest city and a place known for its stunning beaches, vibrant markets, and colorful neighborhoods. But this isn't our first time here. After visiting twice in 2022, we're headed back for a third time to, well, try a lot of new things. This is honestly not something I ever thought I would do. By the way, in case you're new here, I'm Steph, and along with my husband Pete and our 4-year-old son Hayes, we're spending a month on a road trip around Korea. But enough about us. Welcome to Busan! And by the way, thank you to the Korean Tourism Organization for partnering with us on these videos. Tonight's really exciting because we have hired a babysitter and we're going to dinner with Jay, who we met our first trip in Seoul on his tour of Gwangjang Market. Now he's running this amazing tour company all around the country. And Heeyoung, who we met on our second trip in Busan when my dad found her to take us around to Galchi Market. And they're both in town. Well, Heeyoung lives here. And we're really excited to see them.
Without Hayes, unfortunately.
So unfortunate. Alright, I don't usually do a lot of voiceovers, but quite honestly, we were having too much fun to properly keep you updated, and frankly, that's going to be the theme of this video. Anyway, we tried jokbo for the first time, delicious, and made our way to a craft makgeolli bar.
It's not an easy decision, right?
Come on, it's a food. What are you talking about?
So we're gonna try some natural rice wine, and it's only it's a spring natural rice wine. We haven't tried it too. Then probably something sweet to have whipped cream cheese with the persimmon, right, persimmon?
Yeah, welcome back to Korea. Welcome back.
This was an absolutely fantastic evening with friends, and a great start to our time in Busan. Before we continue, you might be wondering how we found a babysitter in Korea. And actually, it's the same way we found a babysitter last month in Taiwan and last year in the UK. Even though Pete and I travel nearly full time, we still find it really important to have the occasional kid-free evening. We have sourced babysitters in all sorts of ways, whether it be friends of friends, Facebook expat groups, or local agencies. But our favorite lately is babysits.org because they are in so many countries around the world and they have babysitters who have been screened and verified. You can use their website to read reviews, message a babysitter, and take it from there. I'm not gonna lie, finding a babysitter abroad can be extremely nerve-wracking, but Babysits makes us just a little bit more comfortable. So anyway, thank you to Marie from France for allowing us to have that wonderful evening with Jay and Heeyoung. There's a link in the description if you want to try Babysits out. Please let us know what you do with your kid-free evening. After a night of drinking, we woke up hungry. And good thing. We were headed to once again meet up with Heeyoung, but this time it was to learn to cook some Busan classics.
Hi! Wow, look at this! This is so great! Can we take our shoes off? Yeah.
We have a small one here too. So this is the Korean sauce. Everything, yeah, you can drink that too. Everything you eat in Korea is made of this. This is this Korean sauces, and it's all made of. Do you know what this is?
No.
Touch it. You can touch it.
Heeyoung makes her own doenjang, kangjang, and gochujang. And so we're starting with a taste test, and I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to guess wrong and offend you because I don't know anything, but hopefully not. Which one do I start with?
간장.
Okay, so one of these is homemade soy sauce,
Yes.
and one is store-bought. I'm so nervous.
It's not Korean SAT. Come on.
I don't have a palate. That's why we're here.
That's why you're here.
When we did a wine tasting in California with my parents, and I have the special skill of consistently picking the cheapest wine as my favorite.
Drink it.
Wait, this one's yours.
Yeah, very nice play.
Whoa!
Very good start, Steph.
After a quick taste test, by the way, I was 3 for 3. Heeyoung put us to work making miyeokguk, seaweed soup.
It's all from Gijang area, which is small East Town village, and they produce best anchovy and all the seaweed family.
This is our third time in Busan, and we've spent a cumulative over 3 months in Korea, and we haven't taken a cooking class since our first trip, which was pretty basic. So when we knew we were coming back to Busan, we've already been here twice, one of the things we really wanted to do was Heeyoung's cooking class, because last time when we initially met her, because my dad wanted an expert at Jagaochi fish market and somehow found her, and she gave us this incredible tour of Jagaochi, and then we went upstairs and had dinner. So anyway, this is something we knew we wanted to do in Busan for a long time, and it felt like we should finally understand a little bit more about Korean cuisine.
Heeyoung is a master at making her own ingredients. So just as an example, this is a stock, would you say? Like a
Yes, a stock made of anchovy and the kale, kombu. It's all from like Busan Sea. And then that would be the base of our small octopus stew. Usually the dish that we are cooking is called nakji 볶음. You can try that anywhere in Korea, but Busan style, only Busan use the broth because it's seafood town. So
you could just buy it, but Heeyoung makes it.
Same with the doenjang and the gochujang and
all
the soy sauce.
Yeah, or Korean mother sauce.
Next up, we made some jeon, a Korean pancake traditionally made with green onion, but today, in the spirit of using seasonal ingredients, we were making it with minari.
Have you heard of it?
No.
There's a movie called Minari. After Parasite, there's a movie that got Oscar. The actress got the Oscar by acting in Minari. That's the story of American Korean immigrants like rooting in America because Minari can grow anywhere there's water.
Why do I have to have this in my weapon didn't make like this?
We're facing a little disappointment that these aren't like maple syrup type pancakes. I prefer this style. Hayes, when you grow up, maybe you will too.
1, 2, 3.
Nothing you can't do.
This is so good.
A lot lighter.
Yeah, a lot lighter, and also just I don't know, just love this. I love this veggie. It's really good.
The star of the show today was octopus stew, a Busan staple.
Oh, baby, splat, splat, splat,
And if this food wasn't already enough, Heeyoung introduced us to another vegetable we had never heard of. And it's only available 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks, yes.
Heeyoung said that typically you would blanch this vegetable and eat it with gochujang, but in an effort to make it more likely that Hayes will try it, we're having tempura style.
튀김. Very excited to try this. Wow. This is really strong flavor.
Yeah?
I don't know how, I don't know, very florally, I don't know. It's, really interesting.
Do you like it?
I love it. No, I really like it. And I love it. I love anything that's fried like this, but it's a really interesting flavor.
So we just sat down to have our feast. Remind me how to say the dish.
There's nakji 볶음.
Nakji 볶음.
Nakji
I want to
볶음.
try yours. So we have the gochujang one and then the soy sauce one. I've tasted the soy sauce one. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's very good. I'm really all out of descriptions after a cooking class with a 4.5-year-old. Heeyoung has been incredibly patient. But if you want to eat really good food in Korea, particularly Busan, it's happening right here in the studio.
I want to say something.
Okay.
Heeyoung is the best cooker in the whole world.
Thank you, Hayes. Oh my god.
After the cooking class, we paid a quick visit to the local market to see where many of our ingredients had come from.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is like 20 different ingredients from like veggies to grain to nuts to everything healthy. You can drink this instead of meal, and this is the classic 5-grain drinks. Which one do you want to try? All right.
Heeyoung's brought us to this, what kind of shop is it?
This is Sunshik shop.
Sunshik, which is like natural,
natural powder drinks.
like natural protein and
Daddy,
more
are you gonna
powder.
leave that on the ground? Like,
And in the back, there's just a tasting room where you just make your own little potions. And there was a bunch of older women in here, and I mean, we were just walking through the market, and Pete was just commenting on how the more you come to Korea, the more you realize you don't
Sasha, you
know about
so
anything.
stupid.
And finally, we bid farewell to Heeyoung to head to our next new adventure, Taekwondo lessons. Taekwondo is not even remotely on my like list of things I needed to try in my lifetime. However, we got these Busan passes that allow you to like pick from like a big range. Sorry, I'm laughing. There's like a lot of people ready to do Taekwondo. Hi. And I saw it on the list and it was really tempting. I thought it would be a really cool experience for us to try as a family. You know, it's our third time here. We're trying to do unique things, which has led us to the 10th floor of this building to try our hand at Taekwondo. What do we do now? This is really intimidating. Hi.
It's okay?
How are you? We were greeted so warmly and went inside to change.
Hey, nice and roomy these, aren't they?
It's honestly not something I ever thought I would do. Hayes, who was already totally uninterested, found a massive box of Lego, and it was looking very unlikely that he was going to participate.
When Steph said that we were going to do this, I thought it was actually going to be a group of adults. I am so happy that it's a group of kids.
Luckily, Hayes noticed an opportunity to expend some of his endless energy, so suited up and joined in.
It's also the most exercise we've done since we've been driving in a car around Korea. We haven't been doing a lot of walking. We're on a 2-minute break, which I'm very thankful for. And we've just done the warm-up. Oh, we've got another like 45 minutes to go.
I didn't know they did burpees in Taekwondo. Oh, it's the pants? Oh, it's 1, 2, block, 2 beats. Who did better?
Better?
Who was better? Her or me?
She winner. You are bad. No. Your turn. Your turn.
I was telling somebody the other day that like one of the things I like about Korea, it's not that I have low expectations, it's that I just don't know what to expect. And so much of the stuff here just like over delivers. This is something, to be honest, I was telling Pete, I was like, this is like a YouTube motivated thing. Like I wouldn't have done it if I didn't see it, and then I probably wouldn't have done it if we were looking for like unique activities for this video, full disclosure. And it was so well done. The teachers were so friendly, so amazing with Hayes, great sense of humor. The students in the class were very patient. It's just way better than I ever expected. And I didn't know that we were like actually going to recommend other people to do this, but now I would be like, yeah, absolutely. If you come to Busan, spend an hour taking a Taekwondo class.
100% recommend.
It's great. And if you have a kid, it's kind of like an hour of babysitting too, because we had a lot of attention. There was room to play when he wasn't feeling it. So I don't know, it was fantastic. After Hayes had totally warmed to and charmed all of the teachers, it was time to tear him away for some dinner.
Hope the other class who come tomorrow be really good.
Okay, goodbye. Okay. Have a good time. Ow! Oh my God!
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. And logically, we followed up a Taekwondo class with fried chicken.
Timed it for the bridge light show, Steph.
We've been in out of breath. That was a bit of a hike. We've been in Korea for 2 weeks now. We haven't yet had fried chicken and beer. And also, the last 2 times we were in Busan, I got tons of YouTube comments and Instagram DMs about going to see a night view. I think there's several around the city. We're at, oh God, I don't remember the name. A mountain fire station. And it's pretty cool to look down on Busan at night. So we got mom's touch. Let us know, is that cool or not cool? I don't know. But I like the soy garlic one, but with the tok in it. If you're having the fried chicken, you have to get the ones with the fried tok. Honestly, the view didn't impress us until we walked up another hill and realized we had made a mistake.
This is probably where we should have eaten our chicken. We've like eaten ours in the equivalent of the parking lot. And then like the actual main viewing area is like over here.
Well, that makes a lot more sense. So we've been traveling every 2 to 3 days for like almost 7 weeks now. So this morning we decided to lean in to just some casual time on the beach, which is a luxury we have since it's our 3rd visit to Busan. But something else I'm leaning into on this trip is Korean skincare, because on my first 2 trips to Korea, I do not think I paid enough attention. I did not get into it enough. And somehow I have been in Korea for 2 weeks, over 2 weeks, and have not yet set foot in an Heeyoung. So while they're at the beach, I am gonna go do some shopping. And then later this afternoon, I'm actually gonna get a facial.
잠시만 기다려주세요.
감사합니다. Where can I put you? Olive and Young Hall coming right up. I'm gonna make this quick because I don't know what I'm talking about. I got cleansing oil. I've been into cleansing oil. Google said this was most popular. Toner pads are all the rage here, so I bought some. This is like a foundation. What do they do? It's like a foundation. Cushion. We don't really use these at home. I'm skeptical. Oh, these guys, you put these socks on your feet and then your feet like flake off for a week. And I texted Pete. I was like, do you want one too? And he was like, yeah. Oh, okay. This is what I really needed. I needed a moisturizer. I didn't know how to pick one. I put this on my hand. It felt good. Mamande Skin Barrier. A bunch of other words I don't know. Oh, this guy. I bought this a year and a half ago. It was an eyeliner. I became addicted to it. I ordered it on Amazon. The formula was not the same at all. Really like this. What? I'm doing an Olive and Young. I always want to call it Olive and Young. I'm doing an Olive Young haul. I look like a... Pete just said I look like a ghost. It's because I need... I like a CC cream or whatever, but the ones there were like not strong enough. I was trying to make this short. All this... It doesn't match my skin. It's all like porcelain, ivory, whatever. Mascara. I like this soap a lot. I've had this before. That might be it. Olive and Young haul concluded. Olive Young, not Olive and Young. Bonus, Pete just told me he got me a tuna onigiri. These are the best. What a great day. So then it was time for my facial. I went to Reborn Spa and I did this color therapy thing where I got to select colors that meant something to me, and then based on that, they gave me a facial and massage and promised to rid me of my fatigue. The team there was so lovely and so passionate about what they were doing. It was so relaxing, and then I went to meet up with Pete and Hayes and tell them all about it. And I was told that the lady massaging my feet could like tell everything about my body from just my feet. Honestly, it was really cool though, because in Seoul I did the like machines and the like very outward beauty focused stuff, and this was like a very like holistic within sort of massage kind of vibe. I don't know, it was pretty cool. It's called Reborn Aesthetic Spa, and yeah, I feel a little bit reborn.
Did they advise that you come and eat some really good Korean barbecue afterwards?
They actually told me to drink water and work. Even though this was our 3rd visit to Busan, somehow we had never enjoyed the view from the water. And for our final activity in Busan, we are finally on a yacht. I feel like this this is what you do on your first trip to Busan, but we for some reason didn't, and it's on the Busan Pass that we've been using for activities here a little bit. We booked the sunset one. You can do a later one, and there's fireworks, which was tempting, but we've had a lot of late nights. Thought that this was going to be a boat with like 50 people.
I know, this is
There's
great.
4 other people on this boat. Like, the company's called Yacht. I think there's a few on the Busan Pass. Once again, I had no expectations, but it's slightly better. Korea is always slightly outperforming my expectations. We went on something like this. The only other time we've done something like this in Korea was in Heeyoung. It's an Airbnb experience called Emotional Sunset Yacht Tour.
So fantastic.
And that was incredible. But if you're
very
coming to Korea, it doesn't matter where you're coming, at some point in your trip, get on a boat. I guess that's a rule. That goes for any destination.
Got a new captain. He's doing really well as well. He's only 4.5 years old.
It's like crazy driving a real boat.
One thing that the Brits do well, and it's maybe the only thing that we do well, is the ability to walk around on something that is moving all over the place and not spill a drop of your beer. I didn't need to take my beer to the front of the boat, but I did, and I didn't spill a drop.
Not following us on Instagram, I highly recommend it because we're doing this really dumb dance, but we wanted to do a section on this yacht, but then the guy was like, what song is it? And so now we had to perform the entire Choice of Fun. Got me started for the other 6 people on the boat. It's a good time. Hey, what a great way to spend the final evening in Busan. We're gonna go home and go to bed, but if you want to see where we've been staying, which is on the 64th floor, like it's so high, my ears pop every time, we'll show you to that. What? We'll show you to that? We'll show you that before this video ends.
How many beers did you have on that boat?
1! This is exhaustion. This is Korea wearing me out in the most fantastic way, obviously. One last thing before we go. We can't conclude a video without a room tour.
This is where Daddy do the laundry, but we're leaving today. This we haven't used. Come. And look at this. This is where you sleep. And you see that big ocean down there. Yeah, we have 1 beach and 3 beaches, 1 there and 1.
Good morning. I'll take it from here. All right, let me show you around. This place is massive. We are in the LCT building, which if you've been to Busan and Hyundai Beach in particular, you would have noticed these 3 massive buildings, and we're in the tallest one on the 64th floor. As Hayes has shown you, that bedroom there, the best thing about this place is that you get a view of the little harbor, ocean in all 3 rooms. This kitchen is huge, and I just do need to point this out because it's got a dishwasher, it's got a wine fridge, it's got a massive fridge there. It's also got one of these, which I think they call like a kimchi fridge. This little office space with movable doors. So Stephanie's been in there working, editing, which has been great. Here is our bedroom, also massive. And then the bathroom has not only a bath, but it's like a jacuzzi bath, which has been amazing. Hayes has taken about 50 baths since we've been here. It also has a TV in it. How cool is that?
So that's it from Busan. If you missed our last video, we were in Pohang camping, doing Korean barbecue, watching the sunrise, and today we're headed to Mokpo. So we appreciate you following along. We hope you'll continue to follow along. See you in... Oh no.
No, it's a try.
The next video, we're gonna do a video about what it's like to drive and do a road trip in Korea. So if that's of interest, you know where to find us.
On our way to Mokpo.
On our way to Mokpo. Then we're going to Jeonju, then we'll be back in Seoul. I think we're gonna visit Songdo. Bye.